Hi everyone, this month's swap over on Sue's Craft Club is an ephemera pack, and this can be a mixture of handmade ephemera, shop bought ephemera, or printed off printables and then cut and packed together. I'll just show you some examples. This is a tiny ephemera, a shop bought ephemera pack, and it's basically just got the die cuts in it. Most ephemera packs now give you the die cuts, some words, some ribbons, some buttons, but I'm loosely basing mine on which I've packed one up, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. I'm loosely basing mine on like a bow bunny. They put all kinds of sheets of paper, photo mats, ribbons, buttons, cut aparts. They really go to town. Oh, bling, they put bling in as well, plus brads. And I thought, well, that's what I'll do for this month, something like that. And as I say, I've made one which I'll show you in a minute, but I'll just go through some of the examples that your pack should contain. This list isn't exhaustive. It doesn't, you can add to this or take away. It doesn't mean you've got to have all this. These are just some ideas for you. Different size photo mats. I've done some here. These are 6x4. I hope it's not too near the camera there. Some photo mats, different, you know, pieces of paper, different images, and they can be different sizes, but you know, do a set of this size or a set of that size, or don't just do a set with loads of different sizes. So that's that. Some photo mats, some journal cards, and these are shop bought ones, but I make these all the time, and these are quite nice. They're like the old library card system, so you're getting your ticket and you're getting it inside the pocket, and just pop that in, and you get some sentiments on the front, and I'll just show you a few examples there. So these are quite easy to make. You could make your library pocket and then stamp your own sentiment on the front. And I was looking to see if I had any more. These are like journal cards as well, and you can make these dead easy. Just cut the paper, stamp some images on it, stamp journal on it. So that's another journal card. Mini envelopes. This is a velour mini envelope, and you can stick some things in there, a matching journal cards, and I've put one of these in my pack with the journal cards in, so I can show you that. Here's some more journal cards, and these were dead simple to make. Let me just, haven't got my glasses on, so I'm checking it's the right way up. Yeah, these are just cut the card. I can't remember what size it was, but then I went round each corner with my circle punch and just chomped a piece off, which gives it a lovely shape. I'll do it that way, so it's, let me put something there. Now that gives that a nice shape, and then I distressed the edges. I popped an image on the front and I stamped on the back journal, and I'll show you those inside my pack in a minute. That's just another idea. Here's some cut aparts. Be a good idea to have some of them in. Tags, either altered or as is, you know, new, and the recipient can decorate them themselves. Some brads you could pop in, and these can be shop bought like this, or altered ones like these, which I'm going to show you. Hang on. These are just some little brads, and I put some, is it picking up? I've put a diamante bling on one, and I've put stickles on the other, so you can just pop some of them in a little bag. Some little punch outs, some little shop bought packets of flowers, or you could punch some out and package them in a little bag. There's some more photo mats for befores, and then I put some little pieces of cardstock in, and these are 3x6, and the recipient can make little 3x3 cards with them, or cut them in half and have them as layered onto their little cards. Some die cut pieces, and they can be themed or plain like that, or on nice like foil card. So some die cuts, some altered, some little flags that I've made out of paper clips. There's a flag with washi tape, and here's one with ribbon, so you could make a couple of them. Just seeing what else is in this box. Oh, some little packs of buttons and pegs, or clothespins as our American friends call them. And these can be little shop bought packs that you've got in your stash, or make them up yourself. I've made up all my little packs here, which I'm going to show you. Here's some more punch outs. These are I use these as envelope seals. So, and then something like a sheet of stickers, just a nice sheet of stickers. So I'll just go through that list again. Different size photo mats, journal cards, journal card pockets like the library style journal cards, mini envelopes, cut aparts, fussy cut images, flat paper flowers, handmade or shop bought toppers, paper or ribbons, mini banners and flags, different size and style of tickets, pieces of quality craft paper, sheets of stickers, different sizes and styles of tags, strung or unstrung, chipboard stickers, unusual playing cards. Oh, I've got some massive playing cards upstairs, which I must try to find to stick in my pack before I send it. So different unusual playing cards or games cards. Make sure everything you put in your pack is new. Don't be putting old stuff you've had in for ages. Pretty mini doilies, useful cutouts or punch outs. Die cuts, printed die cuts, stamped die cuts or plain die cuts. Wood veneers, feathers, metal charms or cameos, diamantes, bling or buttons. I'm just reading this off the list, which I typed up before because I've got a memory like a sieve. Lengths of interesting ribbon, trim, lace or washi tape, mini pegs and clips. That's mini clothespins and bull clips. Stick pins stuck in a little foam for safety reasons. Altered bottle caps, brads, paper clip flags. I don't think I repeated any of that, but if I did, please forgive me. Right, now let me show you. I'll just show you the one I've made. Right. Trying to fit it all in. Right, I packaged it beautiful. I'm going to do it this way because it can, hang on. First of all, I've packaged it, and I'll go through the packaging with you now, and I've called that Sue's ephemera pack, and I've put my Sue Kitten logo there, which is 2 jet black cats, and I've enclosed one of my silver Sue Kitten charms, so that's on the pack. And then I've done lots of packs stuck together, and I'll just quickly go through those with you. First of all, here's a pack of some ribbons, wood veneers, some foam hearts, and on the back of that there's some die cuts, not die cuts, sorry, punch outs of butterflies. And then moving on to this side, I've done another pack, and these are all words. I spent ages cutting all these words out. Fabulous and about me and friends forever. And then I've done some circle punch outs of images, and then at the back some little square images as well. So that's a good bag of all the words. And on the back of that, that's just a piece of craft cardstock with an alphabet on the back. Excuse me. Here are a little pack of flowers that I've made, and I was careful to make flat flowers because they're going to be easier to pack and travel rather than a 3D flower. And excuse me, And when the recipient gets these, they can easily curl these if they want them curled with a pencil. And then under there I've done a packet of 6x4 photo mats, and that paper's glittered. And and underneath here I've just punched out some little tags there, and underneath that there's some what is it, me and my big ideas journal cards, and underneath I've done a set of the sentiment ones as well. So there's some patterned ones and sentiment plus the little tags. And then moving across here, I've put 2 little purple ball clips. So that's one there. Where's the other one? Here it is. Been gardening all afternoon. It's been gorgeous weather here today. In here I've popped in a little frame, and I've popped in a couple more of the foam hearts, and then there's 2 altered brads, a stickles and a diamante on that one. And then I've made 2 altered paper clips there, again with the ribbon and the washi, so you can just see the difference. And on the back of that pack there, we've got some bling, adhesive bling. I'm sorry for the glare. And then in this pack here, we've got some punch outs, and as I mentioned before, I use these as envelope seals. Now I'll show you everything inside the pack in a minute. I'll just put all these bags down. So there's, as you can see, there's plenty of bags stuck on the front with all those goodies in. On the reverse, as this will probably be going to America, I've stuck in a packet of Great British stickers, so they're in the back there. And I've put in a nice piece of like candy striped card. And let's see, I've not stuck this down yet, so I can go through what's inside as well. So there's those. And inside I've popped in some tags. Now these at the back, these have not been decorated, so the recipient can do as she pleases with them. So there's some craft cardstock and some white ones. And I'll just see if I can get as much out of here as I can to show you. Sorry it's off camera for a minute. It's a bit of a struggle trying to get everything out. Right, now this is what I've put inside the bag. I've put in a couple of the journal cards and pockets with the sentiments at the front. So that's just a pink and a blue one saying hello. I've put a packet of these 10 things I love about spring, and then you get 10 tickets inside, and this is a shop bought one. And then I've handmade this. It's a little velour envelope, and I've put some the theme of the decoration of this envelope was red and white, so I put some red and white striped washi tape, and I've put a foam heart. And then inside got this, it says there journal, so you can do some journaling there. And then pull this tag out, they're all wrapped up. And in keeping with the red and white theme, I've stamped journal on this piece of card. I just cut a small piece of card down, stamped journal, rounded the corners, and on the reverse I've stamped an a retro phone, call me. And on this one again, journal, and on the back of that I've stamped especially for you. And here, journal, and then they're just patterns on the back. So I'll package all those up in a minute. Then I made a Russian doll tag. I cut a piece of card, and then I covered it with this Russian doll paper. And on the reverse, because it was black card, I've cut some white lined cardstock, and I've stamped journal. So that's a nice little journal card, tag that I made. Then I've cut some, these are very glittery. I've cut some photo mats. So that's a section of 6x4s let me pop these out the way so I can move on. Then I've made some of these, and I showed you these earlier on in the box. I cut the card, took my circle punch and chomped off each corner. I've distressed them and I've popped some little images I've cut out and glued on, and then on the back I've stamped journal. So I've popped a few of them in, which I've made. I've also made this lovely little Minnie Mouse journal tag. I showed you some of the plain tags that were at the back. I made this out of one of those. I took the string out, covered it with the pink paper, added the images of Minnie Mouse, stamped journal, and on the back I've popped another image. So that's a little Minnie Mouse tag. This is out of the Simple Stories, the legacy paper, and it's just a nice piece of like wood with an image of a clock and some flowers, and on the reverse we've got the flowers and a piece of tape measure, so you can use either side and pop that in a pocket in a scrapbook. Here I've got this. Now that one I cut that one out of the paper pack, but this one is a shop bought one. Yeah, me and my big ideas, I couldn't think. These are themed ones, and this was a friend's one. I think it's postcard size, about 6x4. And then on the back I've just stamped journal. So another nice size piece of ephemera. Then I've got this I've popped in. It's just all numbers, and that can be popped in albums. Then I've put quite a few of these different images. 6x3, yeah, 3x6 pieces of cardstock, and like I said, they can be used to mat the 3x3 cards or use as photo mats or anything. And then I've put these in. So they were I cut those out of Fabulous Girl paper, and there's a review on that paper stack on my channel. And then these were shop bought, and it says stuff to remember on that one. And then a purple, a pink and a blue one, little journal cards. So they were also in my pack. Plus this tag, I just stamped a bike and then rough coloured the edges, and then just stamped just a note, just a little tag I popped in. And then some more paper clips there, keeping everything all neat. And just some pieces of quite large paper, which can be put in a large scrapbook or cut down to make things. So let's just check I've got everything in there. Yeah, got all that, which was packed neatly inside the pack. And then that's the bag with all the little bags of stuff stuck onto it, and I think I went through all that, and there's stuff underneath. So that's what I'm looking for this month, ladies. An ephemera pack, and I think you can see I've really packed this one to the rafters. I've put everything in it: wood veneers, ribbons, foam, ephemera pieces, photo mats, flowers, journal cards, frames, brads, stickers, tags, you name it, it's popped in there. So I hope you get the idea of what's needed in that ephemera pack, and look forward to you all signing up. Thanks for watching. Bye.